maging matyaga upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Jones. Good day everyone. Our topic to be discussed is about simplifying fractions or writing fractions in its lowest term. Well, ito ay week 8 lesson 2 ng ating mga grade 5 learners. Kung saan part ito ng tinatawag nating learning task number 1. Well, this time, allow me to teach this lesson using my innovative material. Kung saan, ito yung tinawag kong Fract na fact table na later on ay ginawa kong mathematics, math, M-A-T, as in math. Okay? And to give you more background regarding my Fract na fact table, ano ba itong sinasabi kong Fract na fact table? Well, pag sinabing Fract na fact table, sounds like pack na pack. Parang vice ganda lang dati. Which means okay as alright. Ibig sabihin, excellent. Gamitin. Okay? Fract from the word fraction. And fact from the word factor. Fract na fact is a 15 by 15 table of numbers placed in a math. So, sabi ko nga, fract na fact table, tapos ginawa kong math. Yung fract, fraction, fact, factor. Looking at the tables, ang ating fraction na i-consider dito ay yung mga numbers na pababa ang sulat. Okay? And yung factor naman ay yung numbers across. So, ibig sabihin, if you look at the numbers on top, yung blue from 1 through 15, yun yung i-consider nating factors. Tapos, eto namang number downward, yung 1 to 15 din, ang i-consider nating fraction. Okay? Later on, malalaman nyo kung paano. It consists of numbers from 1 through 15 horizontally and vertically, wherein its multiples are given. So, obvious, nakasulat yung 1 to 15 horizontally and then 1 to 15 vertically. Then, aside from that, sabi nga ay the multiples are given. Tingnan nyo yung numbers downward. Dun sa table or column 1, these are the multiples of 1. Column 2, multiples of 2, up to multiples of 15. Okay? So, if you are ready, umpisahan na natin ang pagdidiscuss ng simplifying fractions using Fract na fact table. Example number 1, 2 over 4 or 2/4. Well, kung titingnan natin ito sa table, yung 2 over 4, looking at column 1, basically, kasi alam naman natin na lahat ng numbers ay may factor na 1. Nasaan kaya itong 2 over 4? So, tingnan natin sa column 1. Ayun. At syempre pa, bukod sa column 1, meron ding 2 over 4 dun sa column 2. Meaning to say, pag tiningnan mo yung 2 and 4, the possible factors are 1 and 2. Tama? So, happened that 2 is the greatest common factor of 2 and 4. Yun. Lumalabas na kapag tinignan nyo yung blue na number 2, yun ang tinatawag nating greatest common factor ng 2 and 4. Dito sa case na to. Okay? Again, take note, yung 1 to 15 ay possible factors. Kasi baka mamaya, wala naman dito yung numbers na titingnan natin kaagad-agad. Kaya sabi ko, possible factors. But in this case, in this situation, yung 2 and 4, ang common factor nila, greatest common factor, ay 2. Then, with that factor, i-divide natin. 2 divided by 2, the answer is 1. Kung nakita nyo yung arrow, nagpunta dun sa 1 sa side. And then, 4 divided by 2, the answer is 2. So sabi ko kanina, i-consider natin yung number pababa as fraction. Then, ibig sabihin, kung yung arrow ay nasa 1 to na, the answer is 1/2. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple ang paggamit nitong fract na fact table or the so-called math. Next, example number 2, 6/9. Katulad ng ginawa natin kanina, hahanapin natin yung 6 and 9 in one column dapat. Lying in one column. Makikita sa iisang column. Well, of course, if you look at column 1, naandun ang 6 and 9. Pero aside from column 1, saan pa kaya merong 6 and 9? Ayun, nasa column 3. Ibig sabihin, possible factors ng 6 and 9 ay 3. Well, between 1 and 3, the greatest common factor is 3. Ibig sabihin, yun ang gagamitin muna natin divisor. Okay? What is 6 divided by 3? The answer is 2. 9 divided by 3, the answer is 3. Kung makikita nyo, yung arrows nakaturo na dun sa side. Na kung saan, instead na 6, 9, naging na siyang 2 and 3. Ibig sabihin, the lowest term of this fraction, 6/9, ay 2/3. Okay? Next, example number 3, 10/12. Tingnan nga natin, saan kayang column na andon ang 10 and 12? Well, you look at column 1, ayun, merong 10 and 12. Saan pa merong 10 and 12? Sa column number 2. Meron pa ba kayong nakikita? Kung wala na, so eto siya. Now, bakit yung 10 and 12 na lang ang inilagay ko? Obviously, pagka nasa column 1, ay di ang nagiging divisor ay 1. Ibig sabihin, walang nababago. But since meron naman tayong other column na pwedeng tingnan ang 10 and 12, yun na lang ang ating gamitin. So again, na-emphasize ng sir, kung ito ay nasa column 1 lamang, temporarily, ay di okay yun. Pero kung may other column, dapat yun ang inyong gagamitin. And take note, yung other column na sinasabi ng sir, dapat greatest common factor. Okay? Now, let us continue. So, 10/12. The common factor here is what? 2. So, what is 10 divided by 2? The answer is 5. And 12 divided by 2, the answer is 6. If you look at our table, nakaturo na siya sa 5 and 6 under column 1. Well, of course, alam natin na numbers divided by 1 is the number itself. Kaya 5 divided by the common factor 1 is 5. And then 6 divided by 1, the answer is 6. Meaning to say, 10/12, ang kanyang lowest term in this case is 5/6. Next, example number 4, 8/12. So look at our table. Siyempre, under column 1, may 8 and 12 tayong makikita. Tama? Okay. Now, aside from column 1, saan pa merong 8 and 12? Ayun, nasa column 2. Okay? So, meron sa column 1, meron sa column 2. Meron pa ba kayong nakikita na 8 and 12 bukod sa columns 1 and 2? Ayun, nasa column number 4. Ibig sabihin, okay, ano-ano nga yung columns na nakabilang ang 8 and 12? Well, sa column 1, hindi na muna natin isasama. Pero sa column 2, ayun, 8 and 12. And then, sabi nga natin, nasa column number 4. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, what are the possible factors of 8 and 12? 1, 2, and 4. So, ano ngayon ang biggest or greatest common factor ng 8 and 12 in this case? Yun, 4. Diba yung 4 ang nasa taas? Ibig sabihin, 8 divided by 4, the answer is 2. 12 divided by 4, the answer is 3. If you notice, andun ulit tayo sa column 1. So, pagtingin natin sa table, 2/3, wala na namang nakasulat dun sa ating table aside from column 1. So, ibig sabihin, 2 divided by 1 is 2 and 3 divided by 1 is 3. So, ang sagot sa ating tanong is simply 2 over 3 or 2/3. Diba? Ang dali. Example number 5. 12 over 32. So katulad ng ginawa natin sa numbers 1 to 4, hanapin natin yung 12 and 32 sa iisang column. Okay? So sige nga, itry nga ninyo nasaan ang 12 and 32. Ayun. Siya ay nasa column number 4. Tama? Okay? Meron pa ba kayong nakikita na 12 and 32? So kung wala na, nasaan ang 12 and 32? Nasa column number 4. Well, in this case, I did 12 divided by 4. The answer is 3. 32 divided by 4. The answer is 8. So 3 and 8 ay nasa column 1 na. So 3 divided by 1 is 3. And 8 divided by 1 is 8. Kasi nga, wala naman ng makikitang 3 and 8 under column 2 to 15, di ba? Wala na. So, i-divide na lang natin siya again by 1. So, ibig sabihin, ang lowest term of 12 over 32 is simply 3 over 8. Okay? Next, example number 6. 27 over 45. Saan makikita ang 27 and 45? Saang column? Yun, nasa column number 3. Meron pa bang 27 and 45 bukod sa column number 3? Tingnan nga natin, isa-isahin. Ayun, nandun din siya sa column number 9. So, ibig sabihin, sa column number 3, 27, 45. Tapos sa column number 9, 27 and then 45 pa rin. So, between the two, 3 and 9, alin ang greatest common divisor na pwede natin gamitin? Siyempre pa, obvious, 9. So, what is 27 divided by 9? The answer is 3. And then 45 divided by 9, the answer is 5. If you notice, meron ka ng 3 and 5. Meron ka pa bang nakikitang 3 and 5 in other columns bukod sa column 1? Kung wala na, ay di 3 and 5, i-divide na natin siya sa 1. So, 3 divided by 1, the answer is 3. 5 divided by 1, the answer is 5. Meaning to say, 27 over 45, ang kanyang lowest term ay 3 over 5. That's it. Next, number 7. 35 over 63. Nasaan kaya ang 35 and 63? Under what column? Well, if you look at the table, 35 and 63 ay nasa column 7. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, column 7. Meaning, ang ating common divisor ay 7. So, 35 divided by 7, the answer is 5. And then, 63 divided by 7, the answer is 9. So, meron na tayong mayong 5 and 9 under column 1. Meron pa bang 5 and 9 na makikita sa 2 to 15 columns? Kung wala na, ay di-divide 5 by 1 and 9 by 1. Ibig sabihin, 5 divided by 1, the answer is 5. And 9 divided by 1, the answer is 9. Meaning, ang sagot natin is simply 5 over 9. Okay? Next, problem number 8. 64 over 96. Tingnan nga ninyo kung saan makikita ang 64 and 96. So, nasaan kaya ang 64 and 96? Well, siya ay nasa column number 8. Tama? Nakita niya? 64 and then 96. Column 8. So, ibig sabihin, gagamitin nating divisor dito ay 8. Tama? Check na natin. 64 divided by 8, the answer is 8. 96 divided by 8, the answer is 12. Now, instead of 64 and 96, naging na siyang 8 and 12. Tingin muna tayo sa other columns kung saan nakikita ang 8 and 12. Sige nga, isa-isahin. Yun. Merong 8 and 12 sa column 2. Kita nyo? At syempre pa, meron ding 8 and 12 sa column 4. So, ibig sabihin, tingnan natin. May 8 and 12 sa column 2, 8 and 12 sa column 4. So, ibig sabihin, yung kanina na 8 over 12, after na ma-divide ang 64 and 96 by 8, is not yet already written in its lowest term. Meron pa palang common divisor. Okay? Kasi nga, limited naman itong ating table, only from 1 through 15. Pero syempre pa, nagagawa naman natin ng paraan katulad nito. So going back, 8 and 12, meron sa column 2, meron sa column 4. Syempre pa, 4 is bigger than 2, tama? Kaya, i-divide natin ang 8 and 12 by 4. So let us check. What is 8 divided by 4? The answer is 2. 12 divided by 4, the answer is 3. So check lang uli natin kung meron pang 2 and 3 in other columns, simula sa 2 to 15, meron ba? So kung wala na, divide 2 and 3 by 1. What is 2 divided by 1? The answer is 2. 3 divided by 1, the answer is 3. Meaning to say, ang ating sagot is simply 2/3. So that's it. Well, yan yung paraan kung paano gamitin ang fract na fact table o yung tinawag ni Sir na mathematics math or simply math. Sana nakatulong ang ating innovative material na i-share sa inyo ngayon ng Sir. So, thank you for listening. Good day. Muli po, maraming salamat sa inyong matyagang pakikinig upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Joel. But please do not forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button for more notifications. Thank you, thank you!